Michael here for a huge week in LEGO news. 5 new sets coming from Netflix's One Piece, LEGO Edward's Scissorhands, XFiles, and Jumanji. The next LEGO Ideas set, more from Avatar and Marvel. Plus, I'm breaking down the biggest Ninjago set of the year. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First at Amazon, the LEGO Crimson Firehawk is 54% off. Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter is 38% off. The Mos Espa Pod Race diorama is 32% off, and the Luke Skywalker X-Wing Mech is 21% off. From LEGO Super Mario, Goomba's Playground, and the Animal Crossing Julian's Birthday Party sets are 36% off. From LEGO Dreams Bunch's Creative Animal Adventures and the Ninjago Zane's Battlesuit Mech are 21% off. The LEGO Ideas Insect Collection and LEGO Creator T-Rex and Aircraft Race Plane are 20% off. And from LEGO City, the Modular Space Station and Airplane vs. Hospital Bed Race Car are 20% off. Over at Target, a bunch of sets are 20% off or more, including 43% off the Disney Pixar Up House and 36% off the Marvel Spider-Man car with Doc Ock, plus 20% off the LEGO Travel Moments set and a bunch of Target exclusives, which makes this sale a pretty good one to check out. And over at LEGO, get the Police Water Scooter with LEGO City or Creator purchases over $40, Autumn's Waffle Stand with Friends purchases over $40, and Cinderella's Mini Castle Garden with Disney Princess purchases over $40. So if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next in LEGO Ideas news, they opened up the fan vote for the 90s Throwback Contest, with the finalists including sets based on Edward Scissorhands, the X-Files, The Fifth Element, Jumanji, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The Edward Scissorhands project features Edward's castle from the 1990 Tim Burton film, and the set is quite massive with a large castle and expansive grounds. And with a full interior recreating scenes from the film, I could see this one being popular. X-Files The Truth Is Out There is based on the 90s TV show with its 11 seasons and 2 films, and it's a striking display with the forest UFO scene as well as Mulder's basement office. And it'd be great to get Mulder and Scully as minifigures. The Fifth Element Book Nook and playset is based off the 1997 film, which is a favorite of mine, and they did a nice job capturing the city's architecture and of course recreating the iconic taxi. And I love how many characters and scenes are represented. Jumanji recreates the board game from the 1995 film, which can be opened up to reveal the parish house to recreate some of the scenes. Interestingly, a similar project just hit 10,000 on the platform, but as a huge fan of the film, I'd love to see this one. Finally, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Library depicts the iconic location from the 90s TV show, and I really like how the designer captured the shaping and packed in a lot of Easter eggs. While maybe not as eye-catching as some of the others, as a big fan of the show, I think it'd be a fun one. And speaking of ideas, we got the results for the new set coming from the Build from the Heart contest. And out of the 5 finalists, the winner was Lovebirds. This cute build featuring the 2 birds looks great on that unique tree. And this set will be coming out next year, exclusive to Target in the US. Next in LEGO One Piece news, after the announcement a couple weeks ago, we now have got some details of the 5 sets coming in August. The largest of the sets will be the 18+ Baratie, with 3,402 pieces retailing for $300. In the show, the ship is a large restaurant, with a large fish head at the front holding the bar. And this set's gonna be pretty big with almost 400 more pieces than the Endurance and over 850 more pieces than the entire Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And I could see us getting minifigures of Sanji and of course Chef Zeph. Next up, of course, we're going to be getting the Going Merry with 1,376 pieces retailing for $130. The goat-headed ship of the Straw Hat crew was definitely going to be made into a set, which is super exciting. And we've actually gotten quite a few great ships at around that price point, so I'm excited for this one. Next, we're getting Arlong Park with 926 pieces retailing for $80. With its large temple and theme park-like stalls, this could make a really interesting set. This reminds me of previous Toy Story and Friends sets, and I can't wait to see how they do the Arlong minifigure. Next, we've got Buggy Circus with 537 pieces retailing for $50. Buggy Circus is of course a memorable sequence from episode 2, and I'm curious to see how they'll scale it down. And I'm thinking we may get some sort of stage build like we've seen from Friends and Trolls. We can of course expect a Buggy minifigure, and I'm curious how they'll make his powers work. And finally, we're getting Party's Bar with 301 pieces retailing for $30. And with this one, I'm expecting something similar to the $30 restaurant sets that we get from the Friends line. And we could see minifigures for Shanks and young Luffy. All this makes me even more excited for the sets to come out, and hopefully we won't have to wait too long to see them. Next, from LEGO Fortnite, we've been getting a ton of new skins. From Avatar, we've got Jake Sully, who looks different with normal proportions, plus a super detailed Neytiri. This new Iron Man skin just looks epic. And to celebrate the new movie, they brought back the Captain America skins and Captain Brightstar. But I'm just really loving the Batman and Catwoman Zero skins with all the unique detail. Not to mention there's even more interesting Valentine's Day skins on the shop. And as always, if you're looking to pick up anything in Fortnite and you want to support the channel, use creator code TalkBricks. Next up, thanks to LEGO and the Ambassador Network, I was able to take a look at the new Ninjago City Workshops coming out in March. This model model of course connects to the previous 4 sets, and just like the others, it's chock full of great building techniques and of course Easter eggs, with 2 main buildings surrounding a center platform with a large mech. And while not as striking from the back, there's still plenty of places to place figures and play out stories. On the left, we've got the workshop with this passageway on the left and some unique windows. And I love the satisfying mechanism for the curved garage door. And by removing the back panel, you can see how the garage door rolls up. And inside there's tools and a poster and some equipment. Above that, we've got Zane's apartment with some clothes hanging outside. And since we can't use the door, the entire apartment can be removed. And inside are some fun frame photos. While simple, Zane's apartment includes a mini ship and artwork as well as a bed. On the top floor, we've got Doramma's magic shop with a classic ninja poster and chairs making up the roof. And pulling out the interior build reveals the curtains. The magic shop features a nice build for the counter with a card featuring Magisto, plus a Duplo bunny on the rack. Not to mention the record player and a poster featuring Doramma's dummy, which we get a mini version of in the set. Across the way, we've got the model shop with stickered windows featuring Cole's Titan mech and a poster for season 13. Plus a really awesome design for the roof and the sign with the robot. Pulling out the interior from the back gives us a better look. In the front window is a mini Cole's Titan mech. On the left, there's a shelf of model kits featuring all the Titan mechs and Samurai X mech. And on the right are some tools and another kit. The large crane sits on the roof and the gears on the back can rotate it around, lift it up, and of course lower and raise the cargo. Taking the walkway down, we see the mech part storage and a Paradisa Easter egg. Inside is a smaller crane which can be slid forward and raised and lowered, all using these multiple mechanisms on the back. And flipping the model around, we can see all of the different mech parts that are stored amongst the shelves, and a small walkway. Finally, we've got the ramen shop with the unique windows and the Fabuland Easter egg, and I love this sign above the walkway. Around back, there's a small courtyard with an entrance to the kitchen. The entire module can be removed so we can get a better look at the seating with the pass-through window, as well as a kitchen around back with some equipment. The other main build, of course, is the mech, which starts as a shell, as the entire build acts like a scavenger hunt with all sorts of mech armor pieces housed throughout the build. And the completed mech looks really nice with a spot to place a minifigure inside. The pops of yellow and teal and stickers add a lot of detail to the mech, plus it's incredibly posable, so you can create some fun looks. Placing the mech on the platform gives the center of the build a lot of needed color, and by rotating the gear at the front, you can bring the mech forwards and backwards. And bringing it all the way back reveals some stairs. The set comes with a whopping 10 minifigures, and while the civilians are a little forgettable, the heroes include Zane, Pixel, and our first Twitchy Tim, which we've been waiting to get since season 14. Plus, we get 3 amazing new villains. Doramma looks amazing with the purple suit, and it's great to get Dr. LaRoe with the Imperium outfit. But fans will be excited to see casual Harumi from back in season 8. While not my favorite of the series, Ninjago City Workshops certainly earns its place in the lineup, as I had a ton of fun building it from start to finish. And with all the fun Easter eggs, great mechanisms, and amazing figures, I think this one's worth a pickup. Next in LEGO Ideas news, there were 7 projects to 10,000 supporters on the platform this week, so we've got a lot to break down. First, we've got How I Met Your Mother based on the TV series, and it's surprising we've never gotten this as a submission before. The build recreates Ted and Marshall's apartment and is chock full of Easter eggs from various episodes, and I'd love to see this one. Next, we've got E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which is of course a brick-built version of the lovable alien. The build does a nice job recreating this uniquely shaped character, but we have seen many E.T. projects rejected. Next, we've got Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which recreates the set from the TV show. If this one looks familiar, it's its 4th time hitting 10,000, so here's hoping 4th time's the charm. Next, we've got the Griswold family Christmas home from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And interestingly, this is the 2nd project based on this idea that will be up for review in the same round. Next, we've got Art of Japan, which is a unique 3D style painting. This is its 2nd time hitting 10,000 supporters, so I'm curious how it'll do. Next, we've got Junkyard with working magnet crane. The build is chock full of beat up cars and unique texturing, though I'm not sure that magnet piece is still in production. And finally, we've got Ascensor de Bica. This is a super unique funicular in Lisbon, Portugal. And while we've seen other projects rejected, as for this one's chances, we'll have to wait and see. So there you have it, another super fun week in LEGO news. I'm so excited to see the sets that come out of Netflix's One Piece, not to mention which 90s theme will be the next LEGO Ideas set. But we've got plenty to keep us busy in the meantime. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one!